I love it.
But here we go. Getting to check out a bunch of our players. Let's see who we decide to hop into here first. Hopping over to Nyx and Swayze, and they actually won our last game. They took down Reflection to win. They basically had like no mats, no mats, no ammo, no weapons, but they still clutched the dub.
It's good having 2 players versus 1 player, especially when that 1 player is stuck in a box.
Yeah,
that's basically what happened. But Swayze making the conscious decision to go and pick up that drum gun is what changed everything. And this is just a weird land.
I was actually about to point that out.
This is like...
okay, sure, yep.
Okay,
right.
Okay, bye.
I take it all back. I take it all back.
Okay.
So I think there was a chest here. There was a chest up top. There actually might have been 2 chests up top.
Okay.
This is the mountain just near Snobby Shores.
Jeez.
I really like that. So there's already 7 players that have been eliminated. I think 8. I love it. There goes Derby. Carnifex and Wetch. They're hanging out, and I think let's see.
They had 4. They had 4 points.
points.
So they're currently top 13.
Yeah, they're 8th place, and they're hanging out outside of Wailing Woods. This is a great place for resources, wood specifically, and they're getting built up on.
Now the drop comes on in. There's a quick cleanup.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Orkin now out.
Very good.
Down 90 players. So Pride hashtag goes down. Hysterical goes down. Hurricane goes down.
One of our teams here with 6 points. One of the 2 teams with 6 points. Miklo and Roby.
Dav goes down.
Pushing in.
I love new Risky Reels so much.
Yeah,
so fun.
I do love the update.
Forward of Nicolau and Roby. And these guys are actually in 6th place right now.
Nice shots.
Wow.
There's the 1 knock from Roby. That was a pistol from 61 meters. He's
Those-
using all of his ammo.
Those shots are always super satisfying. Pistol elims.
Il a plus de construct.
And now I'm wondering if that was the last material used. Nope, they still have some more. This should be the pinch, though.
I like that he stops to farm the tree just for like a little bit more minutes.
Nice!
And there you go.
All right, so Roby picks up 2 elims. So if they did manage to get 5 elims this game,
would
it'll
put
put
them
them
at
up. Yeah, and then again, they'll be in top 5.
Yep.
They just need 3 more eliminations.
I think I just saw Power was knocked out or eliminated.
Oh my gosh.
Bien joué, mon petit Roby.
Players going down left and right, already down to 75 players. Fnatic Ethnix just goes down there.
Yep, so Power and Ethnix are out.
Yep. Hopping over to Hex and Reflection. We saw Reflection. This team has been unbelievably consistent. Reflection landing more than 5 elims a game. They've done it, what, 3 times now? 4 times?
They've already earned themselves, I believe, $16,750 in prize money off of just the 3 times they've... Well, the 2 times they've had the most limbs and the 1 time they tied it. Gotaga now knocked.
Wow, they find Gotaga.
And this is Grey Fox and Mopsu, again, the other team who have had 4 of their 6 games with 5+ limbs. Pick up a couple there.
Mops and Grey Fox. They've also made them to the final circle several times. Man, this is only game 7, and you can just feel the pressure.
And it looks like Pate and Flexi have actually changed up their landing a little bit. They've gone to a more centralized location here at Salty Springs.
Salty, yeah. And
I think it's because they're playing more around going for limbs. In the other games, they weren't doing anything to fight anyone early on. They're at 10 points, which is still they're in the lead, you know, all by themselves. But you know, looking at it right now, I'm thinking their play style right here is let's play a little bit more aggressive off the early game. We know we can beat anyone in this lobby, in their opinion. Now they've got to show it.
Yeah, and if they literally in 2 games back to back just met 5 eliminations and then were eliminated, in the second game where they can meet that threshold again, they'd win because they'd have 14 points. Now that's outside of someone else, you know, lands a Victor Royale or Royale Flush and it comes out of nowhere as well.
And remember, there's still 4 more matches to be played.
Yep.
This one and then 3 more. So ton of time for teams to make moves. And oh my goodness, the laser comes from up top already. 70 shields gone. Going to stop and pop a mini to get back to 150. The bounce pad and the quick build up to look for the high ground. The edit now comes through. Remote explosives being used as well. And you can hear some of the hectic callouts coming on in. Remote explosives now, and just general explosions in general coming in from both teams. I think I heard some
Grenades as
grenades
well.
used. And here comes their retake opportunity. Wexy trying to stay alive.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Both
but
of the drum guns.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh, wow.
Gone.
It's just Pate.
And that's not going to end well for him as well. There he goes.
This
Pate is
is
gone. That was Jarl. That was Jarl.
Yeah, and this is Herman B&Q, and B&Q Inter are also Herman and B&Q are also down.
Wow.
Mikolo and Robbie, they're alive just outside Wailing Woods. So again, a lot of these top contenders are just being taken down and eliminated before they can get going.
Oh yeah.
I think that's smart though, you know, looking and saying, okay, this person's just appeared in the kill feed. We gotta find him. We gotta shut him down.
Down the spray coming on in. This is what Mikolo and Roby always do. If one player's spraying, one is building. They're trying to, they can make sure they can either outbuild or shoot down their opponent who's trying to build on up. The way they're backing up, this makes me think that he's about to pull out the remote explosives and try to knock this whole thing down. He's got 5 of them to use. Does he swap to him? No. Oh yes, he will.
Going up high.
His teammate actually just knocked finished the other enemy, limbed him. There's his own too.
Oh yeah.
Nice full pellet shot right there.
Oh, very close flick shot. Oh, and that's Harmy.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Now, we know that Roby has at least 3 limbs so far, and Mikolo has 1.
Right.
So at that point, they're getting closer and closer to earning themselves the 2 points they need to tie up some of these top teams. Now swapping to Reflection and Hex. Looks like they're in one of their first engagements of the game right here. Just pop it up and down. Worried about his back. I'm surprised he's not building walls behind him, but it makes me think that he's worried about explodes being there. So if you place the walls behind you, it basically acts as like a big hoop for either nades or explodes to fly on in.
Yeah, because you can just bounce it off, or if it's a clinger, it just pops behind you and it sticks to that wall.
Yep. You can see both teams kind of going for these quick little peeks. There's a smart ramp rush. One player staying back, the other one firing, and one ramping up.
I love how they're like splitting the enemy's attention here, kind of forcing one to the other.
There's the pressure from up top. Reflection going to look for the retake now. The build on up has begun. He notices the one high ground push. And I think some of the structure was beginning to break, so he's going to go ahead and fall down to the ground.
Oh, someone's behind him.
Yeah, and this is not pretty at all, down to just 33 shield. Doesn't have a mini, so it's going to take a full 5 seconds if he wants to pop a big shield to get those extra hit points.
Oh no, Hex is down.
Hex knocked, and the player was just so high up, and there they go. Just like that, Apostle
no.
and Nayu get the 2 limbs. Apostle already with 3, Nayu with 1. They're on the road to earning themselves some points this game.
Hop over to Gray Fox and Mops. Shifty Shafts. We've seen this a very popular place to land as of right now. They're going to make their way inside the zone. Blue's not bad. Mats aren't bad either. You can see they're super focused. And as you can see there by the standings, Gray Fox and Mops are actually 3rd right now with 8 points.
They're the last team that can win off this one.
Oh, dude, I think they both have scoped ARs.
Which we remember yesterday we saw the double thermal.
Oh, God, the double thermal.
And they were just picking people trying to go to build battle.
I mean, especially if you can line up shots together, you just start like cross-firing people. And
I mean, every time you body shot someone together, it's 72 damage with the legendary.
Yep.
Headshots like.
I think that's 75.
It's just too much. It's too much damage
to
withstand.
Damage.
It's too much damage to withstand. I can tell you that much. This is the battle here from both perspectives.
So it's Tinny that they're fighting right now.
Yep, and Mops actually, I think, just got tagged by a Splode. And that's why they're saying pressure is being applied, but they're applying pressure.
Oh, but he cracks back.
It wasn't the full shield break, though, so he knows that this player still has some shields to work with.
Oh, grenades are coming in right now from that launcher.
That second wall just saved them.
Wow.
So what I'm looking at right now is only 105 total shield. It looks like they want to get aggressive.
Oh, he's got LMG.
There's a team shooting from the hill outside, though. Mops is now 1 shot. Does he have any more healing to use? Doesn't appear so as of yet.
Oh, they already downed it. Okay, so one of the enemy. Okay, so they got elimination.
Yep.
And then the enemy team that's fighting them now picks off.
Did they? I thought there was still one more alive in here.
No, that's why you got that res. There was only one kill in the kill feed there.
All right.
I just.
No, this is Tinny. Yes, he's still here.
Brain-fired.
He's got 1 health.
Yeah, the team gonna shoot.
He was there. That was what they did. They panic shot that wall down just to get the guaranteed finish on the limb.
Oh, okay.
And Tinny is literally hiding with 1 HP. I don't know if Mops and Gray Fox even realize that. But he is just in a metal structure with literally 1 health.
He's got to be like 2 grid spaces over, right? Like,
Gray Fox is a great inventory for laking. I think he's right in there.
In here?
I think he's right there.
Wait, I think Gray Fox is probably pointing it out.
Hast du genug Munition?
Ja, hab ich.
Where is Tinny?
He's just behind the metal structure.
I actually think he's here. Yeah, I think he's in that behind this metal wall right here.
Aimst du?
Okay, no.
Okay. Not that piece of metal. There's more in there. Is he in that? He's in that. He's got to be in that.
That's the one.
He's got to be in that.
Auf dem Tilletberg.
Okay. Willst du ihn fighten?
You got to think too. Tinny has 1 HP, and he just heard a metal wall go down.
Right. He's thinking it's his own.
Yeah, he's like, please don't find me.
Ja, wir könnten eigentlich von
But they're
hinten
not
auf
even like
Luke
looking for.
gehen.
I think they honestly think that he might have been eliminated.
There he is.
Ich hab 5, 3, 2. Soll ich was abgeben?
Yeah, he's got to be. That's for sure where he's got to be, right? That box that they saw, right there. They're walking right by it.
Oh no, they have no idea.
That's a free E-Limb sitting on the table. Go back.
Ja, ich leg dir meinen Stein 370. Ich werd von der Seite
That was
geknallt.
from that hill, I think.
Muss kurz wieder heilen.
Calls out, let's go to the high ground. I think that's what they just said. I'm going to pretend like I just translated that.
Von oben.
That's
Ja,
their
von oben.
last
War so
minis, though.
tricky.
On the edge of the circle. They're actually not too far from the circle, honestly, at this point. Like you talked about earlier in the day, you can outrun it. Especially at this point when it takes a full 2 minutes to close.
Yeah, it's these third ones that you can outrun from anywhere. Tinny
Tinny?
still with 1
How?
health.
I think it
If he even fall, like if he makes one
0
mistake,
explodes.
he's got a bolt though, a gold bolt.
Literally anything in the game isn't a limb here. The worst part of it all might just be. I mean, okay, this is the worst situation I've seen from anyone. Remember I talked about that earlier today? Like, this is the worst situation, no health. This is the worst situation.
Think so?
13 total material. No healing, he's got 1 health.
They've gone, right?
I don't know if this could get worse. The only way this could get worse is if that metal count said 8 instead of 13. Said he couldn't even build a single thing.
Build a single thing, right. He's got, okay, so this, like, all right. Let's pretend we're Tinny. Basically, if the wind blows a little too hard, you're dead. If you slide down a mountain a little too quickly, you're dead.
Let's go, bro.
If a straight bullet finds its way near you.
Oh my god, look at this.
He can't even reach them.
Oh, he's literally farming his way out of this round. And the thing is, like, right, if he finds even bandages, he'll be fine.
Alright.
But when you only have 1 HP,
1 chest, chug, bang.
that's true. Or a med kit.
Vorsichtig.
Mops and Gray Fox still in it, so it looks like they're going to claim this bottom building.
Oh, you know what?
Or at least break all this material and then begin to move in with the zone.
So remember, they were the ones that were engaging Tinny, and they just bailed. Now they're in tilted towers.
So we don't know exactly where this team stands, but to keep in mind for everyone at home, this duo currently has 8 points. So the only way that they can win off this game is a Royale flush. We only see 1 limb for Gray Fox right now. Don't know exactly where Mop stands with his
einen
limbs.
Step jetzt hier zum Baum machen. Lass es mal so machen. Lass zum Baum gehen, 2 One-on-Ones machen, den Baum abfällen und dann weiter, oder? Du gehst
Okay,
einfach
so
davor,
now they're
ich geh
finding
dahinter.
themselves inside the circle. I mean, they still have a minute, though.
They're just building right on the outside.
They're building a box. Interesting.
Rift genommen, 290.
They're playing for the late game. They're playing for, we only want to fight when there's 19
Wir
left.
könnten eigentlich
think
sogar
so?
noch Schwein haben,
I
damit
just don't think they have
vielleicht
enough
noch was
material.
aus Tilted
Curious
irgendwie
Gray
rauskommt
Fox
oder
only with a
dahinter.
total of around 300.
Yeah,
Fight,
and most of it's metal, which isn't
327.
bad,
Wir könnten die
but
picken. Komm mal zu mir.
They're looking for a pick here. They want to
Hast du
3P this
das
fight.
Ja.
Unten, der Otter. Unten.
And they're trying to call out which one to tag together. Remember,
one of them has a scoped AR.
Hab einen.
Mop's got a knock.
Headshot.
What?
Hast du gefinished?
That was on Swaney?
Swanee.
Wie viel
Swanee?
brauchen wir noch?
Oh, you're
4. They're at 4.
Einer
Oh,
war noch
wow.
unten.
So that puts them at within
Ich sehe ihn,
striking
der
distance.
macht auf, der macht auf. Oh Gott, ich schieße auf.
Oh, you can hear. Oh God.
Yeah.
Ich schießt dir auf. Der muss da irgendwo sein und healen.
They're looking for this. They're expecting if there's a player trying to panic build down here that they're probably weak, right?
Ich mach weiter auf, okay?
I'd assume they probably don't have much mats
Had to
either.
give up the high ground for a reason. 2 hits, I
Ich
think
mach
they
weiter,
just
ich mach
got.
weiter. Ich hab
What a clutch scope AR play there.
So good, man. We're trying to spray down these walls, but he just
Ich
used
hab
so much
jetzt
AR ammo.
39.
39 in total.
Yeah, that's basically one clip, and that's without
That's
the
what
drum
I'm
gun.
moving.
The
That's
drum
what I'm
gun
moving.
and actually the
Die
LMG are
Waffe
both
ist
pulling from the
beschossen.
same pool of ammunition, so
Nein, den hast du
he
doch.
needs something. I mean,
Ja,
Vielleicht
I think
ist
they're
da
gonna go
oben
for this.
einer. Da gebe ich dir recht,
I
okay.
actually like this. This is a high risk,
Schieß
high
auf
reward
den
play.
Scope. Headshot.
Huge headshot. They gotta go.
oh wow.
They gotta go right now.
Der kann nichts mehr haben.
They've gotta go. He doesn't have the ammo to keep doing this. They
Der
can't
wurde
waste
gekillt.
too much time.
I wonder what Mop's
Ich seh da
inventory
aber
must
keinen.
look like, because I would assume
gerade
if
hoch
I'm
an der Treppe,
Mops
wo ich
and I
hingeschossen
have
habe.
ammo or whatever, I'm spraying Tinny.
Oh,
okay.
Again.
Wow.
Powers, guys.
He lived for a
Wir
long
müssen eigentlich-
time.
One
das ist nur noch
Yeah.
einer. Das kann eigentlich
And
nur noch einer
think,
sein.
remember you were talking about that free limb earlier? If they eliminated Tinny earlier, they'd be at 5. They would
They
have gotten the
would
2
be at
points.
5.
Das Problem ist,
But instead, they're having to push this fight.
Oh, look, this player's trying to run for it. Okay, so the player's still got
Still-
a ton.
Ein Hit,
Wait, but that just got built.
Hit.
Well, that just finished building. Brick does take longer to build than wood. That could have just been placed by him. I don't think they're too panicked about this. There's 2 more up the hill, though. And that's Nix and Swayzen, who we saw get the victory royale last game.
Oder
They
Zügelmilch.
just
Sag
need
du mir was.
one more elim,
Ja,
and they've met the
Zone,
threshold.
Zone.
There's really nothing there. On the bottom right of your screen for Gray,
Wir sind jetzt hier über
he's
uns.
down to just 88 mats.
7 rounds of
Wir
AR,
könnten es
dude.
einfach Assi spielen.
Now,
Das-
keep
die
in mind,
müssen
he does
als
have the
erstes aus der
drum
Zone
gun.
raus. Ich stehe hier gerade. Ich könnte versuchen,
That's
den Rücken
full.
zu schießen.
The LMG, I believe, is also
It
full.
looks like they're trying to play the zone and get the cross of the person.
Oh,
They
look.
didn't get it! Nix got the elim, and now there's 2 full health enemies here. Nix and Swayzen should absolutely have the advantage with the materials they have. They're pushing on in. Gray Fox, bottom right.
Oh, he
Can't get the
Dangerous
knock. And now it's Nix and Swayzen. No shields left trying to build on through.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, dude. This is a super. So this is the soccer field. There's 21 players.
So Gray and Mops are out. I do not think they earned any points.
Oh, no, they were at, dude.
They were at 4 because they never eliminated Tinny earlier.
Ah, dude, 1-8. They didn't even check the box.
I
and
don't.
they just
I wonder if Tinny knows what he just did. That is
knows?
that is tournament changing right there for that squad.
Wow, 4 elims so close.
1 HP was between them being at 8 and 10.
Now we see the circle. They're not too far from the circle, but they do kind of have to run through that open space. Zacubus
Nope.
and Kaiser is still here. I mean, Zacubus. So here's the thing:
on you.
Zacubus has some AR,
Yeah,
compact SMG, plenty of slugs, some mats, and they've got the high ground. I'm pretty sure
It's like
supply
semi-shield
drop
of
just
some kind.
landed like next to them. Where did that land?
Can't tell. There's some awkward elevations in
How do
this.
you play this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's like 3 teams.
I
behind
see.
us now.
Yeah, I see 2 people low ground at the football field. We should just try and like rugby tackle them.
One's like white hit.
Oh,
He's getting hit from behind.
and he's got no healing of any sort. That's why you build those walls to protect your back. See? Now he's got them up, but it's too little, too
They're
late.
launching.
Oh, they jump at it out.
They've launched
Now
out. I
the
think we just
circle
wait for
is
the next
starting
team
to
push
come
out and
in.
Just take them. I see them. Low tree on the right.
Do you think they just push and go for this?
I think they're trying to.
Going down.
Oh,
The fall damage.
Behind them. One's low.
Oh,
Down. Gib.
it was Nix.
Swayzen. Swing is nearby. Oh, they're in the zone.
Oh no,
Oh, and he's blocked by his teammate. GG. Dead.
Is
Oh,
that 5 kills?
oh wow.
5. They got the 5 they
Okay,
needed.
at least.
That's why he
That's so
thirsted that so
fucking
quickly.
bad.
That's why he sprinted right at that down body.
Yep.
Swayze's still in this, but you can hear there's people
Elim.
right next to him.
So this is actually different because this is all
Couldn't tell.
black ground.
I couldn't tell how many limbs.
My bad, j'ai mal joué.
Yeah, I don't know how many Nyx had, but Swayzen has 3.
I thought it said 5, but I might just be lying.
Oh,
C'est de
when he
jouer
pulled it
la
up?
zone,
Yeah.
T'es à côté de la zone. Autant que tu récupères plus de kills et on fait la plus grosse game. Hein.
Yes. Je vais tenter.
They're so close, man.
Vas-y.
Storm comes in 30
Ah, je dois livre, moi.
seconds.
Attends, on a fait combien? Non, on n'est pas allé. Je peux regarder moi encore. Hein.
Je sais pas, je pense. Hein.
Remember this
Oui, je
update
peux regarder, on est con. Parce que
a couple months ago now to the edit feature.
Je sais pas, c'était mon mate, donc t'as pas
You used to
fait...
be able to edit and
pas
see
encore.
clearly through when you'd hold the edits, and it would cause the game to play a lot slower than I think everyone had hoped. Now, when you go to edit those walls, they're opaque, meaning you can't kind of see right through them and get vision of your enemies, and it completely changes how these late game scenarios play out.
So Solary Hunter, Airwalks, they're just here inside the circle. Oh. So this is Sage King. I think he's above them. Yeah, there's walls being built below. I'm pretty sure he's above them.
I can't tell quite yet.
Well, the circle again moves away.
Yep. This is the zone where it just goes crazy. So again, these two players very high up.
What up?
We've discussed this.
They're trying to play themselves some opportunity to kind of build on down.
They might, honestly, it does feel like they're a little too high. Like, even if they fell from this height, if they fell like straight down, they would obviously fall. But if they fall just onto these structures here, they won't take that much damage.
And it looks like there's a huge platform holding this up, so this might be a little bit tougher of a game to knock down.
So they're shooting at someone, that person is shooting at someone else.
10 players left in total. Fail Rush and Rawl, 2 players we haven't really touched on at all today. There's a quick elim.
Okay, so they now have 2 eliminations on the belt.
His second of the game. That was Fixter who gets removed from the lobby. 8 players left.
Look at that gigantic
Swayze just got another.
Oh,
They got the 5 elims though. So Swayze and Nyx will go from having 0 points at the end of game 5 to now at the end of game 7 being at 6 and being in our top 7.
okay. Here you go, Fail Rush and Rawl. So I believe this is a 2v2v1.
Not a ton of ammo. Not a ton of ammo.
They've got the high ground though. He actually had grenades. I think he might have just used them already.
Here's Airwalks.
Wait, are those? Is that the Solary guys?
Yeah.
Behind him, watching the game.
Yep.
That's not stressful. Oh, he's going to be getting fired down at. Dude, they don't have much ammo. Like,
there you go. He's got dropped off. There you go. A whole 35. It's better than nothing.
yeah. There's an extra 35 shots you can take at someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he just took 10 damage from the storm. If they're not careful, they're going to fall.
There's still 2 other players. Airwalks is 13 health.
Oh, boy. I think he has bandage. Yeah, he's got 12 bandages.
The team all the way up top has 2 medkits as well. They should win this. They should absolutely win this game.
Wait, so where's the other team then?
They're at the very, very bottom.
Or the other
They're at the very, very bottom.
So basically, Airwalks is pinched between 2 teams.
Yes. From how I see this. Yeah, they're down there.
Oh, this is...
And now they go. One just got sent down. There you go.
Oh, look, he got his own floor there.
But they're splitting up. The other team at the top is now splitting up. And that was really all of Airwalk's ammo, it looks like, in the top left of your screen is what we're currently watching. And here comes the medkits being used. So they're sending 1 player down to try to go interrupt. He's going to get at least 1 elim. They're now dropped. Fail Rush using this medkit. This heal should win them the game. Yeah, he's got 2 med. Well, this one won't be popped in time.
It won't. It won't. It's coming down to the wire.
No, he's got to have it.
What's going to happen? Oh!
Let's go!
The final tick makes all the difference as Fail Rush out heals the last player for